If you guys watched yesterday's video, I cleared out the space, I got rid of all the clothes finally, I just organized my whole apartment. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, and I woke up Monday morning to see drops by Jay bless our corneas with this week's drop list first thing Monday morning. That is a rare sight to see, although I will say, in my personal opinion, this week is not that good. If you're not a fan of this week, instead of worrying about what's dropping this week, you can just go watch yesterday's video, which I'll leave somewhere on the iCard and in the description down below. Go smash the like button, show some love. I did show off some cool Supreme pieces in that Supreme unboxing. However, in this video, we are focused on the Supreme North Face collaboration. Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome to Star Life and welcome to yet another video. Like I said, we are going to go over this week's drop list. We're going to go over the full thing, including the North Face collaboration. If you guys would like to see a live cop this week, smash the like button down below. I need 2,000 likes to do a live cop. I know. Normally I ask for 1,500. Last week I asked for 1,700, but you guys know I don't like making this video, so I had to, kind of increase the like threshold because hopefully you guys don't get 2,000 likes. But if you guys do, I will do a live cop this Thursday. Also, quick little tidbit of information for you guys. Plus One officially only has 185 slots left, meaning we will probably close in about 48 hours. So if you are thinking about joining Plus One, it is your last chance to join. If you are not familiar with what Plus One is my personal cook group. It is only $9.99 to enter, and we offer a ton of services. In fact, we offer all the same services that most $30 cook groups have. We even offer a couple they don't. But we have access to Zephyr restock monitors, which will really help you when it comes to copping Supreme, Pokemon cards, sneakers. Essentially what those do is they notify you when an item restocks, and we have restock monitors for the US, EU, etc. Supreme, Palace, all the different foot sites, skate shops, all sorts of different Shopify sites, and Zephyr restock monitors are the best in the game. A lot of people cop off restocks. You guys have seen people cop dunks off restocks. You guys have seen me cop off restocks. You guys have seen a lot of people cop using those restock monitors, so it's a really good service to have. Not to mention we have all the drop information for Supreme, Palace, Kith, all the upcoming sneaker releases, complete site list, complete raffle list. That way if there's a limited sneaker that has a raffle, you can increase your odds of copying by joining every single raffle. And one thing we have that most $30 cook groups don't have is access to Cardinal. Now Cardinal is a premium autofill service that I use myself. It's a service that I have definitely advocated for in the past. It is normally $30 to purchase and $5 a month after that. However, right now it's sold out, so the only way you can get it is by joining a group that is partnered with Cardinal, and Plus One happens to be one of those groups. Essentially, Cardinal imitates keystrokes, so that way it helps prevent high traffic errors. You can still get high traffic errors, but that's not Cardinal if you get it. I mean, you guys have seen me go completely manual, literally typing in my fucking information as if it was the first time I've ever used a computer in my godforsaken life, and I have still gotten high traffic. I don't know why James Jebbia is doing that to us. I don't know what kind of bullshit the Supreme site's been dealing with lately, but you guys have seen a lot of bullshit in those live cops, and usually Cardinal gets me less high traffics than when I go manual. Not to mention, I've been high trafficked and then had the order process afterwards, like for the arcade machine. I mean, I've gotten so many different things using Cardinal, box logos, dunks. Like, Cardinal alone has helped me a lot. And like I said, that's not even something that most $30 cook groups have. We're also partnered with Rental Assist. I mean, we've actually been doing giveaways for our members to get free copies of bot rentals for releases. And we do run limited free slots, which we will be doing this week as well. We'll be running about 40 free slots for our members. It'll be first come, first serve, so whoever's in the group. Like I said, this is one of your last chances to join. You have about 48 hours to join the group, and after that, we will only be able to get people in on restock, so we'll only be able to let people in once other people leave or they don't update their card information and they get kicked out. Thank you guys for support. Thank you for listening to my little TED Talk about Plus One, but let's get to the drop list. Okay, so talking about the Supreme North Face collaboration, I think this collaboration's pretty sick. Psych! No, I don't. I think this collaboration's trash, but there's still some money to be made, so do not fret. Now, in my personal opinion, you look at the models, you look at homie right here, he doesn't even look like he wants to be seen in this thing. Homie here looks like he's just pissed off. This guy looks majorly confused. He doesn't even know what the he's wearing. And shorty right here looks like she's gonna beat the out of me if I comment on her nupsy. This looks like something you would wear if you were the neighborhood meth dealer. And it's okay for me to make that joke because, as you guys know, I am the official meth baby of Lord Farquaad and Ellen DeGeneres. I don't know why they just took a Hot Topic studded belt and just printed this throughout the entire garment, but in my personal opinion, I'm not a fan. I was hoping they would do something a little bit more unique, but like I said, there's still money to be made. We're getting some nupsies, and these nupsies always do well regardless of how wearable they are. I will say right around the drop, they'll probably sell for just barely over retail, but this is gonna be an item that will go up over time. time, especially once winter hits and people actually start buying jackets. Like this jacket can't even be used for like 4 or 5 months. Look at the paper Nuptse, that sold for barely over retail and now it's going for right around $800. The retail on this Nuptse is gonna be $398, or at least it should be $398, and then the retail for the Mountain Parka should be $298. The Mountain Parka is another good bet. I think the Nuptse will go for a little bit more than the Mountain Parka. However, that being said, there's gonna be profit to be made on both of those items. Then you have the vest. I'm not quite sure how the vest will do. The only vest I can think of, sorry, the only Nuptse vest I can think of, and correct me if I'm wrong, is the animal fur print Nuptse. I can't think of another time they did a Nuptse vest, so that's kind of a wild card. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna do on the resale market. There still may be resale, but it's not an item that I plan on going for. All these jackets come in black, red, and blue, and of course, if you have to ask, I don't know why. Maybe you're a little bit new, but it's okay. I'm here to guide you. The best colorway is probably gonna be the black color. That's probably gonna be the safest bet, but I will say sometimes those other colors surprise you. Like for example, the worn leather varsity jacket that dropped, that came in black, blue, and red, and the blue is by far selling the best. We are also getting some Nuptse pants. This is not an item I would recommend going for. The Nuptse pants did not do well with the paper Nuptse pants, and just in general, it's not nearly as wearable. I mean, this is gonna be an item that you really only see people wear if you're actually camping or hiking, and come on, like people aren't really normally hiking or camping in Supreme Nuptses, unless you're me, which you guys have seen some of those older pictures where I had like the Hypebeast camp set. Those just aren't really doing that well in the aftermarket. We have some other pieces dropping with this print as well, but before we get into those, I wanna talk about this beautiful freaking hoodie. So this hoodie is so freaking sick. You have little homie just crawling out of your pocket. Like you can actually say like, look, he's out of pocket. Ooh, bars, baby.
And I spit hot fire.
I do like this piece. I don't really know how wearable it is. The only reason I like it is because it looks like he's climbing out of the pocket. Other than that, I don't know, man. I don't really care for it. Just because of the placement of him climbing out of the pocket, like, I think it's kind of cool. It might do all right. I don't really have much faith in the t-shirt, but the hoodie could do all right. I'm not the biggest fan of all over prints, and for me, it's kind of hard for me to wear all over prints, especially all over print short sleeves, because then it just looks like it's a part of my tattoos. If it's like previous hoodies, this actually might be a little bit cheaper than some of the hoodies. This might be $138 instead of $158. Like I pointed out in my unboxing video, a lot of these items are manufactured by the North Face. Anytime Supreme collaborates with like Stone Island or the North Face, usually it's the brand they are collaborating with that's producing the goods, so that's kind of what determines the price point. And sometimes the price will be increased a little bit because it's got that little Supreme branding on it, but this should be $138. That's what the previous hoodies were. It could be more, who knows, now that the VF Corporation has blessed James Jebbia with like $20 billion to purchase Supreme.
And we hold the world ransom for $1 million.
There could be some room for margins there. I don't have a whole lot of faith in it because Supreme North Face hoodies don't really do that well. But like I said, I just think this one's kind of cool. Don't even worry about the tee, or at least I'm not worried about the tee. I mean, I could be wrong. I just don't give a fuck about that t-shirt. It doesn't seem wearable at all. Now, with this studded pattern, this Hot Topic studded belt print throughout, we are getting 4 other items. We're getting the small Basecamp duffel. I love the Basecamp duffels, but I'm not too worried about these. They're not super sellable, although these are super awesome backpacks because not only are they duffel bags, but they double as actual backpacks. And this is an iconic bag from the North Face. The Basecamp duffel is a bag that has been used before. We've seen it with Supreme collaborations before. And if you guys recall, I actually have a jacket from Junya Watanabe where he basically reconstructed a jacket using old North Face Basecamp duffel bags. Super sturdy, super nice bags. They're not quite as nice as like the old vintage ones, but still like awesome bags. I don't really have much faith on it reselling though. Then we have the blankets, which someone in +1 actually asked if the blankets resell. No, these do not resell. They're just not really that usable. And if you walk into someone's house and they have this Nuptse blanket on their bed, the first thing I would do is call some sort of rehabilitation center because they are probably drug addicts. And then we have the slippers. And I texted Boone asking his opinion, and he said that he likes these slippers, or at least that he was glad that the slipper, I'm kind of curious to see what he says about these. I don't like these at all. I mean, yeah, it's cool they're doing slippers. They did the same slipper with the Bandana Supreme North Face collaboration, but like, when am I ever going to apply a studded pattern on my foot like this? No. Whole collaboration to me is just so bad. If you have a differing opinion, please do not let my opinion sway you. At the end of the day, that's all it is just an opinion. And I don't want to deter anyone from pursuing their own personal style. I just personally don't like any of these pieces. But like I said, there's still money to be made on a couple of them. Now, as I said, Drops by Jay blessed our corneas with the entire drop list today. So we have a couple things dropping. First, we have these hoodies. Very NASCAR inspired. You have the big Supreme spell out where you can't can't even read the full spell out. It says everlasting, and I'm not the biggest fan of these hoodies. I also don't have much faith in them. Do keep in mind, these are not gonna be your traditional Supreme hoodies that have like gussets on the side or like this heavier cotton. They're going to be produced in Portugal probably. Either Portugal or China. Anytime that they make these hoodies that don't have these big side gussets, they're usually not produced in Canada. They have like this Heart Supreme Arc logo. This I actually like, and I'm kind of curious to see how this does. I'm not a big hoodie advocate anymore because normally the hoodies don't do that well, but I will say the Supreme like icy or whatever the fuck, like frosted tipped, looking like a 90s Backstreet Boy freaking Arc logo hooded sweatshirt. That actually did pretty well. Granted, that Arc logo was a little bit different. The design was a little bit different, and I'm not quite sure how these hearts will do. I kind of fuck with it though. We have a plethora of tops dropping. You have this Arabic soccer jersey. This may do all right on the aftermarket. I've seen a lot of people hyped about this piece, but personally, I will not be going for it. You also have the matching shorts as well. I know my boy OG was excited about this piece. I'm kind of curious if he'll cop. Then he can finally change out of his lizard tee. If you guys don't know who OG is, and you're probably not in the code group, and you probably won't even understand that joke, but regardless, could do all right though, you know? I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look terrible. It also has the matching short set, and yeah, I don't know, man. It's not a bad piece, okay? It's not bad. It's something I appreciate, but I'm not super excited about. Kind of like these spray plaid flannels. I appreciate the concept where some of the lines are actually like sprayed as opposed to like a traditional tartan flannel, but I don't like how it turned out, and I'm not gonna get these either. You have the inside out logo. This is kind of cool because the logo is actually made or constructed of how, basically of like what it would look like if it was on the inside of the knit. However, I'm not the biggest fan of these colorways. I'm not the biggest fan of the spell out. And although I appreciate the technique, it's just not something I would wear. But what the fuck is this like pink and olive green? Why would they do that? Then you have this long sleeve neck ribbing t-shirt right here. It's got Old English ribbing on the neck. I kind of like these neck ribbings. The first time I saw this done from a newer brand was Palace. Although that's not true because Supreme did do it before Palace as well. I just didn't really pay attention to when Supreme did it because Palace did it correctly. They did it on a PK tee, which is way better. I don't wear long sleeves. Like, I've talked about this before. Long sleeves are really weird pieces because this long sleeve t-shirt isn't gonna really keep you warm, but it's just gonna be extra fabric for no reason. It could perform all right, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in it. Then we have the wool tailored trousers, and not just any tailored trousers. We have the turquoise tailored trousers. The 3 T's, and I'm not talking about titties, I'm talking about the tailored turquoise trousers, or turquoise tailored trousers, whichever you prefer. I was a big fan of these when they dropped, I believe like last season, the season before that, when they dropped that beautiful pussy pink colorway, the pussy pink pleated pants. And now we're getting it in a turquoise colorway. Once again, these things are absolutely gorgeous. That brown and the turquoise looks so freaking good. Do keep in mind, these are a little bit longer. If you look at the picture I posted in the pink one, although that picture looks really cool, you can see it's pulled up almost to my belly button, and that's because I'm short. I'm 5'7" 3/4, and if you are taller, these are gonna look beautiful on you. They feel amazing, they fit super nice, but if you are shorter, then they're gonna be a little bit baggier, and if you wanna get these, you might have to get them tailored. In terms of resale, I don't have much faith when it comes to resale because these are gonna be $158. They are made of wool, so they are a little bit more expensive. And after that Hysteric Glamour release last week, I cannot get any more personals. Although, man, that brown colorway is beautiful. I might actually get that brown colorway. The more I think about it, the more I might have to get that brown color. Yep, I might get that brown. Fuck, I really did not want to get anything else for the personal. I already have to buy this freaking camera for the personal. This is a disposable camera. It's a Yashica. Basically, it's a camera manufacturer that is pretty popular. However, this particular model is a disposable camera, so I'm not too worried about it. Some of these older like film cameras that you see from this brand go for money, and they get really good reviews when it comes to like old film point and shoot cameras. And these are gonna be cool because the colors they produce are somewhat unique. I'm gonna get this camera in a red. I'm probably gonna actually use this camera in the red. I think it'll actually look really cool for a couple of the shots. I need this accessory. It's the only accessory I really care about that I can think of off the top of my head. As someone who is into photography, if you don't follow my photography page, go follow that. I haven't posted in a while, but if you want to, go follow that because I do plan on using it soon. I changed the name to I've Traveled because I do plan on posting some stuff on there soon. But yeah, man, I think it's cool. As someone who's interested in photography and streetwear, I need this in the collection. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna do in terms of resale, but it is a cool piece. And then moving on to the hats, you have this dad hat. No. You have this seersucker camp cap.
No! God, please, no!
And then you have this reverse box logo hat. And this is a fitted hat. It's a box logo fitted, so it has potential, but I've seen some people, I don't know, it's a little odd. The fact that it's got the world famous right here in the front looks so blank, but if you're a New Yorker and you wear Timbs and you spend your days just stomping people out in your Timbs, this would be a perfect hat to wear backwards, flex the little box logo as you're stomping someone out in your Timbs. Anyways, I do kind of like it. I wish they would have done something different on the front, but I do like the box logo on the back. And you guys know, I don't even care about the box logo. I've said this many a time. I don't give a fuck about box logos, but these box logo fitted are kind of dope and they do have potential to resell in a bigger size. So for my personal, all I really care about are potentially these brown pleated trousers and the Yashica disposable camera and maybe that ARC logo hooded sweatshirt, but probably not because I have too many fucking hoodies. When it comes to resale, I would say the Nupsy, the mountain parka, maybe the slippers, and then probably the Yashica disposable camera, big sizes of this fitted hat, and then for the possibles, for the potentials, the soccer jersey and this ARC logo. Like there's still money to be made this week. This actually is low-key a sleeper week because you look at this week, if you're like me and you don't really see that much stuff for the personal, you might think, oh, this week sucks, but there's actually money to be made. So I'm not complaining. Like this is not that bad of a week. Like I said, if you want to see a live cop this week, smash the like button down below. If this video gets 2,000 likes, I will do a live cop this Thursday. If not, then I'll see you guys another time. Hopefully I don't get 2,000 likes. Also, like I said earlier, if you guys want to join +1, top link in the description down below. This is one of your last chances to join. In 48 hours, the group will be closed, so join while you can. And yeah, man, thank you guys so much for the support. I do appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. Go watch yesterday's video. Smash the like button on that video too. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep them Star Life and peace the fuck out.
Star Life, Chris say shooting on Magic. All these thoughts been ran through. Goddamn it, like back chief, keep drop. I don't like that shit. Lil Reese in the cool clip, do a backflip.